We are live. 11:01. I'm a minute late. Uh-oh. Last time I started early. So hi, everybody. Welcome to Tarot Today Live. I'm your host, Dax Carlisle, coming to you live from Tucson, Arizona, where it is warming up now. How are you guys all doing? I see folks popping into the chat room already. Sharona's in there. Sharon's in there. I'm glad you guys have different pictures because I would like totally mess that up. Sharon, Sharona. Another Monday. Oh my gosh, another Monday. Oh, so how about those Oscars? It was pretty awesome. Oh, Homie Panda's in there. Hi, Homie. Homie Panda is in the house. Okay. I actually didn't get to watch the Oscars live this year. Was busy with some other stuff, and so I had to grab highlights later on. And fortunately, as they announced the winners, like that presentation would end up on YouTube somewhere. A lot of times it was folks just like using their phone and just recording right off their flat panels TV, but it was awesome. It'll be interesting to look back on the predictions that we did on Saturday, the cards we got, and look a little closer now that it's after the event. I'm looking forward to that. Actually, I was thinking of doing it today on today's show, but I think I'm going to wait till Mary gets back. We'll find out sometime later this week, if Mary's going to get back, next Saturday, hopefully, or maybe that following Monday. Yeah. So everything I remember predicting is what actually happened and who got the awards. So I was stoked and thrilled, especially Michelle winning Best Lead Actress. That was just fantastic. I watched the in memorandum, whatever they call it, and John Travolta announcing that, and Lenny Kravitz playing the song, and then all the people that they've lost over the last year, over 2022. And some of them I didn't even realize, like Kirstie Alley. I completely forgot about Kirstie Alley. And it was just, oh God, I started crying and I just couldn't stop crying. Basically, I had my box of Kleenex right next to me as I watched that segment. Oh my God. Whew. But I was really excited. So what are we saying here in the chat? It's a little bit quiet today, so this might be one of our shorter shows, but if you are joining us now in the chat here on YouTube, just type in if you want me to pull a card for you. If you have a very specific question, type in the question. Homie Panda says, am I now in a twin flame journey with Manab, and which type of relationship is this? Oh, that's an interesting question. So, homie, I'll do that in just a minute. I've got my cards drawn for the cards of the day. So let's do that first. We'll talk about the cards of the day. Boy. First of all, let me go back up on full screen here. We got it again. And I swear I shuffled a lot. I shuffle a lot after the show, between shows, before the show starts, and then I draw cards. I do my famous, cutting to the heart of the matter, and then put that on top, and then I pull one off the top too. And the heart of the matter was yet again the Tower card. What is going on with you folks? Is there just, unexpected changes, disasters, calamities going on left and right? I don't know. I just don't get that feeling. But I do get the feeling that there's a trend, when we keep getting a lot of the same cards, that's a trend. And so, look a little deeper about what's going on. So I pulled the card off the top and I got the Six of Wands. Again, the literal success card in tarot. And by the way, it's say, which side am I here? It's one of my favorite cards in the deck too. I just love this card. And, when you get the success card showing up with this card, I get the feeling that whatever's going on with this is how we get to this, to success. Then I looked at the numerology. So it's the 13th of March. 1 + 3 is 4. That's structure. And if we add that to the month, we get 7 plus the world year number 7, 14. That's a 5. So there's that high energy number again. Similar to Mercury retrograde in astrology. So it's high energy, it's adventure. Today's a great day to, I don't know, play hooky and not go to work. and go ride the roller coasters or go to a movie or something. Hey, right after the Oscars, now what movies to go see. A lot of them are still playing, right? And after during and after the Oscars, they put some of them back in the theater sometimes. But yeah, you could go and watch that, play hooky, But then there's the chaos side of 5. Okay. And I think that's what's going on with this. Okay. So this is chaos in a tarot card, right? It's chaos. But the other side of the coin is it's also a shift in foundations. So just like 5, 5 being, it can slip into chaos. Things today can slip into chaos really quickly. So this is a day that you absolutely do not want to sign a contract, buy a new car, refrigerator, washer and dryer, no big purchases, buy a house, get married, anything like that. Anything that where you're going to sign a contract, it's not even a good day to start a new job. You may not have a choice in that, but now that you're aware of the 5 energy, you can instead tap into the other side of the coin, which is the adventure. See it as an adventure and the high energy of 5. You can get a lot done today. Just be casual about it. Read a good book, spa day, ride the roller coasters, go to the movies, all that kind of thing. So, but what I think is going on here is with that 5 energy, and because it's 4 structure, establishing foundations. So it's like that 5 energy and 4 energy, you need the chaos to actually escape the 4 energy. We talked about this before on the show, how you can get stuck in structure because real abundance is double structure. It's 4 and 4. It's 8. Okay. And we haven't gotten to those higher numbers when we're at 4. So 5, we get, remember we had the garden in the Ace of Pentacles, and I was talking about getting outside of your comfort zone. and taking that path, going out into the wilderness so that you can take the path to the mountain, go up the mountain to the pinnacle, which is where your goal is, right? So, to make any progress, we have to leave our comfort zone. Okay. And so shift in foundations, what beliefs are holding you back? What relationships are no longer serving you that you need to let go of? Thought patterns, ideas, ways things have to be done in order for you to get to your goals in life. Well, 4 is also structure. It's also thinking outside the box, so it may require a shift in foundations to get to the success card. That's what I'm getting at. So a shift in foundations and creating a new foundation. Okay. And you got a lot of energy today with that 5. The entire date reduces to 5. And, but just like the image here in the tower looks like chaos, that's the other side of the 5. So you want to guard against that. You want to set the intention now, to tap into the adventure and the high energy side of it. Anyway, so those are my cards of the day, numerology of the day. I hope it helps somebody out, and let me know in the chat, are you having a more chaos day or a more adventurous high energy day? And we'll give it a little shuffle here. And we're going to go back over here to the chat room, see what everybody is saying. Okay. Doing a little shuffling here. So Sharona says the Tower card is not a negative card. Divine intervention. This shakeup is good. Absolutely. That is in total alignment with what I was talking about, Sharona, and exactly what I was trying to get at. There's no such thing as a negative card. And even the positive cards, 10 of Cups, that idyllic scene, it looks great. And it typically is great when it comes up in a reading. But is it always? There's other sides to that card, same thing with the sun card as well. So the 10 of Cups, opening your home to other people, great home life, family life, all that kind of thing. But let me ask you this. Are you showing off for the neighbors? Are you trying to keep up with the Joneses? That card means that sometimes too. Yeah. Also, it's sometimes means too good to be true, a fantasy of an idyllic life. So from the outside, everybody sees they see the image in the 10 of Cups, this idyllic family, 2 kids and a dog, and parents are happy and they have the nice house off in the distance there, and a gorgeous place where they live, and rainbow overhead and all those cups. So all the positive emotions in the rainbow there, lots of wonderful memories and things like that. And from the outside, it looks really great, but then how many relationships and how many families have we known where in reality, inside the house, once the doors are closed and no one's around, what kind of calamity is going on there, right? And infidelity and arguments, and the kids driving you up a wall, and all these different things that we put on this face of this is what it's that's what it's supposed to be. We have the perfect life kind of thing. So there you can see how there's potential negative meanings to that card, as well as the typical, tried and true positive meanings and keywords and stuff that we read in books. Yep. All the cards are a full spectrum. Full spectrum. Let's see here. And let's see. Joshy says, can I drop my question? Yeah, you just drop them in, folks. Pop in your questions. And Sharon, let's see, Sharon, who was first? I think it's Homie Panda, then Sharon pull a card. And then we've got Joshy came in. I think Kianet. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, but I think you're next, and then Joshy. Okay. And and thanks for subscribing, Kenyatt. And you got your question in there. Okay, good. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to take them in the order that they came in. But go ahead and put your questions in. You don't have to ask or request or anything on this show. We're not one of those shows like some other shows where you have to get on a list of some sort. Who knows? Maybe down the line, you know, if we had hundreds of people coming in the chat here, yeah, we'd probably have to have, when Mary and I are doing the show, we'd have to have like a third person jotting it all down for us, because a producer, they call that, because we wouldn't be able to keep up with it all, and super chats and all that kind of stuff like that. But for right now, yeah, we just tell people, put in, please pull a card for me. That's all I got to say. And then if you have a very specific question, put in the question and we'll get to that. Okay, so I'm going to scroll up here and I'm checking out all the hellos from everybody. And Homie, here we go. I think that was the first question that came in. Am I now in a twin flame journey with Manab, and which type of relationship is this? So I'm going to pull some cards and just start to see what's coming up here. Okay. And then the heart of the matter card. I'll just mention that real quick. Creativity and communication with the 3 energy, the 3 of Pentacles. This is typically a group of 3 or more people. Could be 2 people, but it's usually 3 or more people, 5, 7 people, whatever, working on a project. Okay. So this can mean a lot of things. This is the heart of the matter. Okay. So basically, whatever you make of this relationship is what the 2 of you do together. So that's the best thing to do, is to work on it as a team effort. This is a team here working on the project. Okay. The other aspect is, I don't know if you met this person, through your career, through work, something like that, Let me take a look here. I'm going to look at the other aspects of this. Okay, it's looking really good. Okay, so to the part of your question, am I now in a twin flame journey? Okay, people throw around these different terms like, twin flame and gosh, what's the other one that people use? Sharona, help me out. What's the other one that people use all the time? I can't think of it right now. Borders Rule. Charlotte's in there. What's the other one besides twin flame that everybody throws around, Charlotte? You or Sharona, or who else is in there? Sharon. Pop in, because like I'm having a brain fart. Homie, thank you. Soulmates. God, couldn't think of soulmates. Anyway, soulmates, twin flames, all of this stuff, soulmates, twin flames, they don't have to be romantic relationships in this current life, and I don't know that I believe in all of that. I think that people use a lot of these terms interchangeably, where they're supposed to be different things. But I'm just going to take it like this, okay? The way you asked it, and what I got for that, and here's thing, another 3. Okay, so we had that 3 of Pentacles. Now I'm getting the 3 of Cups, and it's a celebration card. Look at them dancing and celebrating together and everything. So it's really important that the two of you in your relationship have fun. But I think this is a big fat yes, that is, the answer to, are you now in a twin flame relationship with him? Yes, I think so. But again, that 3, and we're seeing a pattern here. 3, creativity and communication. Work on the communication and the creativity. Be creative in your relationship so it doesn't get so that twin flame, the twin flames don't start like dwindling. You want to keep things exciting. That's why it's the 3 of Cups, dancing, partying, enjoying, dinners, whatever it is you guys do. So it's looking really good. Okay, just make sure you pay attention to that. And then the other part of your question, let me get to that type of relationship. Okay, so let's see. Pull some more cards. Oh, God. I am loving this. The 3 of Wands. Again, another 3 card. Creativity and communication. 3, 3, and 3. We are 3 for 3 in this reading so far. So the 3 of Wands, your ship coming in. Let's pull another card here. Ooh, the Hierophant card. The Hierophant card. That could mean a couple things. Let me pull another card. Oh, okay. The 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands with the Hierophant card. Okay. That is a marriage indicator right there. So the Hierophant can mean different things, but when it's coupled with certain cards, it's talking about a more serious relationship. And, in this case, he's acting as the officiant, the person doing the wedding. This is a wedding reception, So yeah, hey, looking really, really good. I'm just saying. Let's see here. I'm gonna pop these back in the deck. And who was after that? That was Sharon. We're going to pull a card for Sharon. Okay. Stick some of these cards back in the deck here. Alrighty. And we'll do a little bit more shuffling here and see what's going on. And don't forget, you don't have to spam the chat. You don't have to put your question in multiple times. I scroll up to the top and then go through and take them in the order that they come in, and we'll see how many we can get through. Almost the bottom of the hour already. Time is just flying by here. I didn't see any comments in the chat about the Oscars, though. So what are y'all thinking? Was it great? I thought it was great. Nobody got slapped. I had to say that. Okay. All righty. Pull a card. So this is for Sharon. And look, we are actually getting that 5 energy. Today's date, the 5, as the 5 of Wands. That's right. A lot of times this is a chaotic situation. Look at them. They're, it's either they're in battle or they're trying to put like a tent together, men, they don't read the instructions, right? Is that what's going on? Who knows? Okay. A lot of times this comes up when there are, battles going on, there's arguments, all that kind of thing. I just don't get that feeling with this. Again, remember the conversation about the numerology of the day with that 4 and 5 energy and the cards of the day, and how there's two sides to each number. There's two sides to each coin. I don't even like to say side. It's more a spectrum of meaning. Spectrum of meaning is the way I like to describe it. And I'm just not getting that with this. I'm not getting the chaos. I'm not getting the arguments, and I'm getting more of. So Sharon, is there something you're trying to build with a group of other people, or with what you're doing? And I feel this, it's wands, so that's that fire energy, what you're passionate about, typically what you're doing with career, or at least a really important hobby. Is there competition in that sphere? What's the situation really with that? We'll see what she says in the chat here. But meanwhile, and then I had cut to the heart of the matter. Here's the heart of the matter. It's a 9, it's the Hermit. 9 is the philanthropist number. I feel, Sharon, that you're one of these, you're one of these old souls. Nine is they're they're worried about the welfare of everybody. It's the Mother Teresa number. And here it is on the Hermit card. And that makes a lot of sense because, wise old soul, the Hermit. And he is, let's see, he is shining his light of wisdom on the world with his lantern here. By the way, I love how they did this card where, each card seems to have a different pattern with the almost holographic foil, with the gold foil there. And this one is like the light shining out. I really like that they did that on the Hermit card. Okay, so I feel like you're trying to do that. All right. And I'm thinking that you need to seek out that wisdom. You need to talk to somebody in the same sphere, somebody that's done it before that can help you out with that. Somebody involved in the, career, job, what have you. Let's see what she's saying in here. Okay, I'm looking for a job currently. And Sharon says, I am also working with my crystals again with healing. Good. Very, very good. Okay. So, looking for a job. Well, again, career counselor, somebody that already works in a particular company that you want to get into, or works in the same type of job, could help you out with that. And then as far as, the crystals and healing, I assume that would be doing your own business. And instead of thinking of it as competition, who can you partner with? And by the way, who is already doing what you want to do in that sphere, and learn from them. Get your inspiration from the person that's, okay, I wish I was like so and so that already, is doing a super successful business with crystal healing, as an example. And again, who can I partner up with? And it might not be like partnering with another crystal healer, but it might be with a healing center, or like somebody that has big offices and they're a chiropractor, they're a hypnotherapist, a life coach, and maybe you could have an office in their office, or office share, or I don't know. These are the thoughts that are coming to me. It might not have anything to do with your particular situation, but for some reason, these are the messages that the tarot wants you to hear today. Okay, and Jack Mack is back. Hey, Jack, we'll get to you. I got a bunch before you. You just came in, but let me scroll back and see who was asking right after Sharon. I hope that helped you out, Sharon. And you got to let us know. all of our regulars that have been coming in, if you guys, we pull cards for you, me and Mary, and or like in today's case, just me. Mary will be back hopefully Saturday or next Monday. But if we pull cards for you, and maybe we didn't know how it applied. Like, I'm not sure how it applies right now. Sharon, you know your situation. I don't. I'm not that psychic. So come back and tell us, yeah, that fit this way. I didn't think about it at first, but then, yeah, it made total sense later. Yeah, you guys were spot on. Or tell us that, you guys were totally wrong. Happy with that too. Yeah, we just want feedback. So Joshi, okay. Yeah, I know Joshi asked, but I'm trying to find. Okay, but yours is after Kayan. It's KayanaT, like Kayanat. But I'm just gonna say Kayan because it's easier for me. American English. You know. And thanks for subbing, by the way. And Kayan said, "Oh, now I can't find it. Oh, they retracted their question." Well, Kanan, Kanan, if you want to ask again, just go ahead and put it at the bottom, and I'll look for it down there. I don't know why that happens a lot. I've noticed, everybody on the show. So I'm going to ask something of you guys. If you're one of our regulars, if you're a member of the Tarot Guild, and you're one of our members in here, or one of our staff members from the guild, or just one of our regular viewers, try to help out new people that come in. If their name's not familiar and they're asking a question, steer them the right way. Let them know that we take it in the order that they put it in, that they don't have to ask. And by the way, I know a lot of you guys have been doing this, like Sharon and Sharona and Charlotte. Let them know, and maybe I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but we get a lot of message retracted. They pull their question, and I don't know if they think we're not going to get to them, or if we don't answer it immediately that we're not going to get to them or something. But folks, there's a lot of people, a lot of questions. And on Saturday, when we have the phone banks open, we also have to do, 50%, or we actually do a little bit more. We try to handle all the calls and then as many questions as we can in the chat. On Mondays, it's chat only on YouTube. And, yeah, we try to hit as many questions as we can, but it takes time. There's more to the show than just your question. Okay. So you guys that are the experts, that are the regulars, that are our Tarot Guild staff members, premium or lifetime members of the guild, hey, let us know. And, help these folks out. Let them know. Okay. So Joshi is the next one asking, will I win my visa case in March or April? Any good news? Okay, well, that's really cool. We're going to cut on that. And because you asked about two, let me pull that up on two cards for each here. Okay. So the heart of the matter is, and I got to bring my camera back up here. The heart of the matter is the Queen of Swords. Okay. So the powers that be are making decisions, right now. I mean, I get a feeling like in your favor, and then I get the star card for March. So, this could really, happen quickly, and somewhere in the next, we're almost halfway through. So like, couple of weeks. And then but okay, in April I get the Hanged Man. Very strange. When I got the star card, which is literally the hope card, and it's 8. It's card 17, 1 + 7 is 8. That's abundance in numerology and in tarot. And so, that's abundance, it coming through. And in March, that's why I put one card for each to see which month it would come in. So, okay, great, March. But then the card for April is a delay card. Hanged Man is, temporary hold, slight delay. It's almost like you get it in March and then April something happens. Like there's a delay. I don't think it means that it's not going to happen. But then there's, this is also one of my thinking outside the box cards. That's why he's hung upside down in the Hanged Man. He's looking at the world 180 degrees upside down from everybody else. So maybe there's something that you need to do in April to make sure it goes through, or, approach it a different way, or a way you didn't think of. Try to think outside the box. But I think this is just a short delay. And let's pull another card here to see what happens. There you go. Sun card. Yeah. So there is going to be a delay, but it does happen. You do get the visa. Okay. So before I go any further, real quickly here, I want to fill you in on what's happening on the network and so forth. Let's see. Of course, hopefully, let's see. Hopefully, Mary will be with us on Saturday, March 18th. If not, we will be back on March 20th on Monday. So every Saturday and Monday. This coming Sunday, March 19th, is the Angelic View with host Maria G. Moss. And she's going to be talking about, are you seeking clarity? How to choose the best psychic reading for you. So that looks really cool. I want to listen to that one. And I think it's going to be pre-recorded. It's just a short pre-recorded show on choosing the best psychic reading. Better take some water here. And then we'll be back on Monday, then Saturday. And then I did want to mention Sunday, March 26th, because that will be the next time we have Magic Universe with Sharona Rapsik. Sharona, that's the Sharona that's in the chat with y'all. And she has on Heather Hardison and her latest book, We Divine 3, which I know nothing about. Usually I know a lot, about a lot of the books that are coming out, guests we've had on before, but I've not even heard of that one, Sharona. So I want to hear that interview for sure. And of course, she'll be taking calls on the 26th. So no live calls this coming Sunday like there normally are, but there will be on the 26th. And then, of course, every Saturday and Monday. There you go. So that's mostly what's coming up on the Psychic Talk, a radio network. And then if you go over to thetarotguild.com, first of all, if you're new, go over to thetarotguild.com. At the top of any page, whether you're on your phone, your pad, your laptop, you're going to see a sign up, sign in button. So you hit the sign in or the sign up. If you're new, hit the sign up, obviously, and then, sign up. You get a free profile on the website. You'll get our news updates, what's happening, all of our free workshops coming up, our radio broadcasts, our lives, panel discussions that we're doing, anything cool that's happening, like the life coaching courses on sale, for instance. So we'll send that out and things like that, and upcoming shows and previous shows that, in case you missed it. By the way, speaking of in case you missed it, Sharona had Julie Ulrich back on her show yesterday on radio on Psychic Talk, and she's an animal communicator. And if you go to thetarotguild.com, right there on the main page, when you scroll down, it's white with purple lettering, and you'll see the animals, you'll see the banner. Just click on that and you'll be able to listen to the replay of the show. It was fabulous. Julie's just great. Love Julie, and Sharona did a great job. So go check that out. Okay. And then what did I want to mention? I did want to mention that, we had to postpone that workshop that we were going to do yesterday, setting professional boundaries. We, Mary's out, a few other people couldn't make it. And we want to have as many of our staff members show up for these things, because that particular one is a panel discussion. And so we're going to push it off to like June, maybe. It'll be, late spring, early summer, something like that, but we have a whole bunch of other ones coming up. And the very next one is, let's see here, Sunday, March 26th, right after Sharona's show. Okay. So you got Sharona's show, Magic Universe, on the 26th. And then after that, at noon, I think it's at noon. Yeah. Noon my time, West Coast, and 3 p.m. Eastern, which will be 8 p.m. London then. Okay. And it's the fabulous Corby Mitline, certified tarot master Corby Mitline. And she's doing a workshop called Deep Dish Card Dive. Should be really interesting. And of course, right in the news section on the website, you can check out all of these upcoming events and everything along those lines. And also, hey, as long as we're talking about all these things, I did want to mention, as I did on Saturday, that we had, we got requests for, different payment options for the new lifetime membership. So I've got new payment options. Now you could become a lifetime member, 5 easy payments of $49.99. So people wanted some, lower barrier of entry, so to speak, but you can still do 3 payments of $78, and that'll save you 20 some dollars overall. And if you want to save even more, 1 payment of $197 and you're paid up for life. And so that is about $50 off the 5 payment option. Okay. And those are monthly payments, $49.99 if you want to do it that way, if it's better for your budget, your pocketbook. But if you can put it on a credit card, or if you have it, $197 is a bang up deal. You're getting paid up for life. It's a $480 value, because our premium membership is $12 annually. Not a lot, but that adds up over 40 years, right? So if you're a member for a long time, hey, it's saving you $480 over a lifetime, right? And then my course it's regularly $297, the Tarot by the Numbers course, and it's free. It's included with your premium membership. That's right. And then the CTR, your professional tarot reader certification, that's usually 1 payment of $124 or 2 payments of $67, which is where we get this $134 value. Yeah, that's included free. Yeah. And you get 50% off higher certifications. So if you're a premium member, you're able to apply for higher certifications, but they're at that same price, 2 payments of $67 or 1 payment of $124. You get it just for $67 as a lifetime member, as you are ready to progress to higher certifications over the years. Yes. So if you're a professional tarot reader, or even, an enthusiast, you can join our lifetime membership, get my course for free. And if you want to get certified, that's included. Yeah. And we have these new payment plans. So go check that out. And as always, if you want to grab us a cup of coffee, open a new tab in your browser, type in www.coffee.tarottoday.live. There you go. You can grab us a cup of coffee. And our tag team readings, you can book a tag team reading with Mary and I together. 2 heads are better than one. Well, 2 readers are better than one. We're going to be using all of our modalities. Go over to tagteam.tarottoday.live and check it out. And last but not least, I did mention our life coaching course is still on sale. It's 95% off. And this is a bang up deal that we've been, it's been 11, 12 years now we've been promoting this course, and it's all it's been upgraded in, I think it was 2022. The course was updated somewhere between 2020 and 2022. Dr. Jones updated the course. It's 30 video modules. And these courses are usually pretty pricey. In fact, this course, when it first came out, was $675, but we secured a deal for our members of the guild, just 77 bucks. But Dr. Jones has it on sale for 95% off. So I think that's comes out to $39. You can enroll in the course. Yeah. So just go over to thetarotguild.com and you'll see the same banner on the main page. Just click on that and you can enroll then. Awesome. Alrighty, so we're going to pop back over here. We still got some time. So we're going to see what everybody's saying in the chat. Oh, and Sharona. No, that wasn't Sharona. What was that? Oh, yeah. She finally had popped in. Soulmates, the other one, and Borders Rule. That's Charlotte said the same thing, I remember. But Charlotte said, I think twin flames or soulmates can be more intimate than if you are an actual couple, I guess you meant. I think there are things that you tell your twin flame soulmate that you would never tell your spouse. Oh, I like that. Ain't that the truth? I mean, it's kind of sad though, unless what about if your twin flame soulmate is your spouse? I'm just saying. Okay, let me scroll back to make sure I haven't missed any. I think we did Homie Panda, her twin flame. Kayan had dropped their question, but then pulled it back out. Did they put it back in? I don't see it. Okay, so we did Joshi. And after Joshi, the very next one, I think it was Jack Mac is the next one. Does my uncle's Lewis, your Uncle Lewis, have anything to say to my mother? I'm not sure, Jack, what the question is there. Has your uncle passed? Has Uncle Louis passed over, and you're wondering if they have a message from the other side, or is he alive and you're wondering if he's going to talk to your mother ever again? So that's her brother, I'm assuming, if it's your uncle. So just pop in there so I know what to pull on, because I'm not really sure about that. I tell you what, though, I'm just going to cut the cards and I'm just going to see what comes up, but Jack Mac, if you're still on there and you can put in, what's the nature of that question about your Uncle Lewis and him talking to your mother? What is the deal here? What is the deal? So we're going to. I'm going to scroll down the bottom, see if he said anything. Nothing yet. Okay, that's okay. All right. So you asked that as a yes, no. So I'm just going to answer it that way because you haven't popped in what's the nature of it there. I'm getting the 5 of Cups on that. In fact, let me bring up the full screen here so you guys can see that. It's the crying over spilt milk card. And 5, haha. God, I love the synchronicity. This is the tarot winking at us, folks. When it's the 5 energy today, and we've gotten the 5 cards throughout the readings, and wow. I love when that happens, when we get a lot of cards that have the numbers from our daily numerology, our numerology today. it's that, chaos energy, but it's also that creative high energy and, adventure and stuff like that. Um, you know, this one is a no to me. I'm getting, no from that. And this is maybe how mom feels if he won't speak to her, if that's what you're actually talking about. The other thing is, yeah, that is the 8 of Pentacles, which is, hey, 8 abundance. Great card to get normally, but in this, what I think this is talking about is, he's either she or he is very busy. They're busy at what they're doing there. And one last thing. So yeah, unless someone, I think unless she instigates it herself, I just don't see it happening here. However, that does not mean he's not ready. Okay, this is interesting. I got the King of Wands for that because I was wondering about that. He's ready though. Okay. And so the King of Wands is representing him. Wands is, that fiery energy. And the thing about the King of Wands on a throne there, he is ready. He's sitting there in the throne, but he is ready to leap forward at a moment's notice. The Queen of Wands is the same way, very independent and ready to just leap forward. The King of Wands, even more so. So if she would instigate the conversation or the communication, I think it might happen. There you go. Okay, hang on for just a second here, folks. I'm gonna take a little sip of water. Y'all can stare at the banners for a second here. And some coffee. Yum, yum, yum. I'm having the coffee. Okay. Let's take a look here. What are we doing on time? Hey, we're doing great. I didn't think we were going to do an hour show because it just felt really slow. And without Mary here, see, when Mary's here and we're tag teaming on the readings, each reading takes longer because there's the two of us. And when it's just me, I can zip through these. Some of them I spend a little more time on, depending on the question and depending on the cards coming up. Others are just, whiz bang. And it just felt slow. I didn't think we were going to get a lot of people in here, but wow, we do have a bunch of people. And there is a bunch in there. I'm really excited for that. Let's see. We might be able to get a bunch more questions in. I don't know if there are any more. I don't even know if there are after Jack Mac. Farida was in there. Hi, how are you? How are you? What does Frida say? I want to know. It sounds odd question. I wanted to know if I love AK Capricorn or is it an attachment comfort thing? Oh, okay. Good question. At first, I wasn't too sure about that. I was thinking to myself, well, don't you know if you love the person? But then I forgot about, sometimes we're not sure, is it infatuation, right? Let's see. Is it the real thing or the infatuation thing? Give it a little more shuffling here. So what do you think? What's your feeling on that? Why are you asking that question? You must have doubts yourself. Okay. We are going to tap the top of that and cut to the heart of the matter here. Let's take a look. Okay. So, Frida, what I'm getting on that is I asked it as yes or no, is it the real thing? And I got the 6 of Pentacles. Here, let me bring up the full screen so you guys can see here. 6 of Pentacles, this card is sometimes a windfall, but it's a really positive card. If this is a merchant, it's somebody on the side of the road that's wealthy, and they're handing out alms to the poor. But notice over here he's got the scales, so he's very carefully meting it out. He's not just throwing money away. He's very careful how much he's giving to who and why. And I'm wondering if that's an aspect of your situation where you haven't gone all in, perhaps. But I do want to mention, as an answer to your question, this is a 6 card. 6 in numerology is success. It's a yes. It's definitely a yes. But what's going on with this? See, I'm really curious about that. And let's see what Frida's saying at the bottom here. Sometimes we get confused, not sure. Yes, I thought I loved him, but now I'm not sure. I guess he keeps messing up. I feel like that. Okay, that could be. But what I don't know. I pulled some cards and I got the 6 of Swords. Again, 6, success. I really think that you could be successful in this relationship, but look at what's happening here. This it looks like a parent and a kid, maybe mother and child to me, and they are being ferried across the water to the other side. On the other side is their goal, where they're going. There are really choppy, rough seas. In this particular version of the card, you can't see it quite as much as you do on some of the other Rider-Waite-Smith clones decks. And but moving from the rough seas to the calm waters, this person's been, or both of them maybe, have been through something, and they're leaving that situation, and they're moving on. They're entering a new time of their life. One door closes and another door opens. The Death card is showing up in conjunction with that. Okay. So that's what I think is going on, that part of your hesitancy has to do with something else in your life and situation where because you are moving on, recovering, starting a new cycle, you're in that it's affecting how you feel about the relationship. So I would take a step back, and try to look at the whole thing like that, and see if that changes your mind or your feelings on anything. The other aspect of it is what I first said about this card. It's yes, you really do love this person, but it's the whole thing I first said about, meeting things out, weighing and measuring. Okay. The only way to make it successful is to just go all in. That's what's coming up in the cards anyway. Okay. Now you have to decide. But, it's that 4 energy today from the numerology of the day, setting up structure and taking us. It's also thinking outside the box energy, making plans. That's what the 4 energy is, so take a step back, think outside the box with this situation. Okay. You have to decide, if you want to get back in contact or what have you. Info entertainment popped in. Okay, I'll check that out in just a second. Info. Hold on. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything else. We're coming to the end of the show here, folks. Good to see you back, Info. Oh, I missed somebody. UJU. Yuji or Yuji. And they popped in a question or something, but they retracted it. So okay. So I don't think I missed anything. I think Info is next, and this will probably be the last one. What's coming in towards me financially? When will I come out of this no income situation? Oh my gosh. I didn't get a reading last. You were. I slept in the middle. So folks, people are sleeping halfway through the show. I'm just saying. Glad to be here. Been a while. Yes, glad you came back here. And so we're gonna take care of this one. Just to reiterate, Mary is off, and hopefully we'll be returning on Saturday, maybe Monday, and then but I'll be here Saturday for sure. And then Sunday we've got that the Angelic View episode from Maria G. Moss that you want to tune in for. And don't forget, if you're just having fun with this and you're into tarot and numerology, you can come over to our main website, thetarotguild.com. Make sure you get the in there, thetarotguild.com. And you can join the website free, and participate in the community and everything like that. We do have the paid memberships for professionals and for people that want to take the course and get certified and all that kind of stuff. But you don't have to do that. You could just, maybe you just want to be involved with the community. So come over and join the website. We also have a Facebook group with well over 6,000, I can't remember. I think it's close to 7,000 members on there if you want to go check that out. Okay. Hi, Shagan. There's I almost thought it said Shogun Sharma, but it's actually like SHA. So Shagan or Shagan. I would say Shagan. Alrighty. Info. We're gonna pull some stuff on what's going on with you. Let me bring your question back up so I make sure I'm getting right about the financial. When is this gonna, what's going on? Oh, that looks positive. Okay. Let me get a look on this. 18. Yeah, the timing card is 18. So that's a 9. It's the moon card. Yes. But this is at the very end of the spread. I still got other to look at here, but just to answer your question real quickly, it looks like things can shake loose within a 9-week period. So roughly a couple of months, but you can make it happen faster. And that would be about, you could start recovering financially within a week to, 9 days. I'm going to go with 9 days to 9 weeks, somewhere in there. And I get, really positive cards like the Chariot, moving towards that goal, and the Sun card. It looks really, really good. Okay. There's a lot of evaluation going on right now. Not too happy with the situation, obviously, but you can take a step back and see what's going on. Again, with that 4 energy today, think outside the box. Think outside the box. What beliefs are holding you back? Remember the Tower card from the beginning of the show? You know, what's holding you back? What beliefs are holding you back that no longer serve you? Relationships that are holding you back that you can let go of? Baggage from the past involving, career, jobs, things like that. Um, a lot of the time when we're trying to work on our finances and so forth, uh, we look to our past, and that's a mistake. That's that 4 energy that we need to break free of with the 5 energy to get to true abundance, which is 8. What do I mean? Well, you're getting stuck in the structure. It's like, okay, you look back, I've always done this kind of job, worked for this type of company. uh, I've always worked for a company instead of working for myself. Things like that. That, and those are limiting beliefs that hold you back. And especially if it's been a while, as you're evaluating all this and thinking outside the box, that can weigh anybody down. Oh my God, the sun card stuck to my elbow. That can weigh anybody down, and you're going to feel like you're not making any progress towards recovering financially. But what really is going on is it's causing you to focus on that lack. And through the law of attraction, you're pulling more of that in instead of deciding this, taking some thought, think outside the box, use your creativity and communication, and think, what is it that I could be doing? What do I really want to do? What would make me fulfilled? Even think big, really, really big, because that's what's coming up in the cards here. Is the sun card, it looks like it can come out well for you. The Chariot card, going for it. This is like literally the going for it card. It's also a 7, just like the 7 of Pentacles. So figuring it all out, doing the research, so forth, like that. But this is the the matter card that I got. I kind of went backwards here from the very last card I pulled to the heart of the matter pull. And I did that on purpose. So like I said, you could just plug along like you are now, and maybe new job, new situation, start to recover a little bit in 9 weeks. Or you can start making things happen within 9 days plus. And it's all about what's those wands. That's that fire energy. What are you passionate about? And the Knight of Wands is just literally going for it. This and the Chariot card. So that's what's going to help you. Figuring it out. What is it that's really, not just another job or something like that, but what really is going to be emotionally fulfilling, satisfying for you. Alrighty, hope that helps you out. We're at the end of the show, so I'm not going to do any more today, but I'll be back on Saturday, and hopefully Mary will be with me. If not, you'll be stuck with just me. And don't forget, you can come back the Monday after, and then of course, in between shows, you can message us and stuff like that as well. Be sure to go and let me see if I can copy the URL again here. Be sure to go over and check out the new lifetime membership and the new installments I set up and everything for y'all. go check that out. And then I was going to give you the link to my page. So, in between shows, you can communicate. You can send me a message. Remember, I was talking about joining the website free. At the top of any page, click sign up. You can use your social media accounts, or you can use a email address and password, the old fashioned way. And, go ahead, go over there. You can sign up on the website. Then you can send me a message directly, thetarotguild.com/Dax. And right there on the page, you can order private sessions with me as well. So we can do that in between the shows. So that's all I got for you today. And thanks everybody for being here. We don't have a show without you. And I'm loving all the regulars that keep coming back. Really enjoyed this. And I will see you on Saturday, if not before. You never know. I might just pop in here randomly. Bye, everybody.